The noise is just about reaching a crescendo here as these two sides get ready to lock horns. This is football at its finest.
Manchester United against Ukraine.
Red is the colour, the only colour. We bring you this game, of course, from Old Trafford, Manchester. We're up and running then. Alessandro Nesta looking a picture of calm out there, Jim. No doubt ready to deliver yet another defensive masterclass.
Yeah, a man who week in, week out took on the very best attackers. He always embraced that, and they very rarely got the better of him.
A proper virtuoso of the game. Even the most brutal tackles were delivered with flawless... Oh, he's been caught on it here! In towards... Impressive jump! He's scored!
Listen, the big names earn their reputations for precisely the reason we've just seen. They have a habit of making their presence felt, and here we are, early stages. He struck one, and he looks hungry for more.
Simple, certain, effective. He just guided it in.
So well played, Peter. Did a great job keeping sight of the ball. Made a classic move and met it perfectly.
I doubt very much that this was in the script. Oh, good read.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Thuram. Another throw-in. And here's Messi. Stood up well to him there. Well seen. Saw that coming.
That's great positioning. So good from him.
Delivered with... Gets his head on it! That was superb goalkeeping.
I think he's done great there, both reading it and dealing with it. The taker has to look for options because an aerial supply...
Getting up there! No, not the best of headers.
Well, I think the defence deserves credit for the way they were quick to close him down.
And he goes cross-field.
That's a great ball cross-field.
So just the one early goal to report so far. And the score is 1-0. Dumfries. And it's Nedved. Wriggles his way through. Soboslai has it out wide and in space. Crosses it in here. Marquez deals with that comfortably. Played it again. And that has been cleared. Anderson. Lovely ball and a real chance now. Soboslai unable to make it happen for all his good intentions. Whatever he had in mind, that was not it. Mbappe. Good ball, good take. Petit. Nicely weighted. Mbappe! And that's a sharp finish. They have hauled themselves right back into it.
Well, I always thought they had it in them, Peter. They upped the quality as needed, and once they got going, they were awfully hard to stop. Yeah, and he did well not to stray offside there as well, Peter. He just seemed to instinctively know when the ball was going to be delivered, and he got it right.
So they have it all to do again.
This is exactly the kind of contest you'd expect when you have so much class from both sides. The next goal is going to be so significant.
And that was asking for too much.
Yeah, they were looking for a counter-attack.
Rafinha. Ukraine couldn't do a whole lot with it there. They could do with more sharpness in their passing. Still very early doors, but it is a closely contested affair. Can he get it through? Neuer gets his hands on it, and the danger is averted. Nedved, renowned for his long-range shooting. And it's Nedved. It's a really well-measured ball. And now they can clear their lines. Rafinha. Nice-looking ball. Nicely worked. Expertly cut out, really nicely done. Turns back here, probably the best option. Nedved. Now, can they get him away? Soboslai picks it up out wide. Van Dijk promptly onto that, and that is that. Always onto this, so no flag here. He's picked it, chance! That was a good run. The defence looked beaten there.
Okay, it didn't quite come off on this occasion, but you get the feeling as a team they might want to just stick with this approach.
Well, quality clearly deserted him at the crucial moment.
Well, the pass wasn't good enough, and he knows it.
Nedved. And it's Soboslai.
There will be 1 minute
Here's Vieira.
time.
Szoboszlai. Nedved gets into a good position. And the referee says that is that for the first half. Well, the glass is either half full or half empty. Neither side yet truly to impose themselves, and it's level pegging at half-time. Any thoughts on all this so far, Jim?
Well, it's definitely been a game where both sides have tried to play to their own strengths, and I suppose neither side would be particularly unhappy with this scoreline. I suspect, Peter, the two managers will be keen to urge patience and discipline from their players now.
Today that smoking is
Well, it's been intriguing stuff so far, and it's 1-1 at the break. Both teams hoping for a pick-me-up in the second half. Second period then underway. And here's Hullet. Well, that defending is unapologetically persistent. It's almost personal, and it had to be. Looking for the run. Not the most accurate pass. Rafinha. Semenyo, a player so deservedly decorated with praise and glory. Now it's Hullet. Shot could be on. And the shot! Goal, Ukraine! And again they hit the front. Whoever is in his path, he will always find a way.
Well, at one stage he was being body checked, Peter, and then the next minute it's in the back of the net. That's wonderful striking.
Ukraine with the lead.
Mbappe really needed to concentrate on protecting the ball. Then again, he was being...
Great chance!
That dugout has had some relief at least, but now the harder work starts. They've got to push for more.
Now he's running away. Chance for a shot! And he has kept it out somehow.
Pele is offering a wry smile there.
And there's no surprise who's taking this corner. Szoboszlai getting this one clear. And it's Messi. And he lines up a cross. It's out of play, and it is a goal kick. Nedved plays the game a step ahead of almost anyone.
71,550.
Quarter of an hour into the second half. Vieira. Szoboszlai. He'll try from distance! Oh, full marks for that effort.
Well, that was certainly bold, Peter. He's never short on confidence.
Substitution for Manchester United.
So time for
Number
change,
11,
and this one has been on the cards for a little while.
Number 9, Pele. Number 14, Messi.
Semenyo,
Number
who can
23,
single-handedly make a difference.
Coming on the
Nesta
field,
gets over and
number
intercepts.
24, Bale.
Scholes.
Number 10.
And this is Stoichkov,
Number
who
22,
played through for the wide man.
Raul. Number 6.
Cross deflected over the goal line for a corner.
Substitutions taking place.
Manchester United have their third corner.
Well, it's definitely the right attitude and application, Peter. They've got to keep pushing.
There is an irresistible, irrepressible look about them here.
A lucky break would certainly help their cause now.
Semenyo is a player who's always giving defenders headaches. And he's picked it up out wide, delivered low. Well, he's seen that early, used a certain sixth sense. Ukraine perhaps contemplating their next change here. Beckham is wide and looking to get onto this. Oh, he had to make that, and he did make it.
Well, he certainly wasn't in the mood to take any risks.
Rafinha. And it's Scholes. And that's been intercepted.
That was well played, well stopped.
Rafinha. And it's Valverde. Semenyo finding himself in space.
They may end up with some regret with this tactic, but you have to admire their commitment to goals.
Kusanov. Nedved. Can he get on the end of this? It's a promising position. And that's played in low. Oh, that was vital. Stoichkov. Now it's Bale. Scholes providing an outlet on that flank. Goes for a shot! Oh, crossbar! And this is Bale. Dumfries can clear it away.
Manchester United really don't have a choice now. They just have to throw everything forward and give themselves a chance to draw level.
Semenyo given the lift of his goal. Searching pass he's played there. Oh, played through for the wide man. Now try to spin that positively. I certainly can't. Now it's Bale. Aimed beyond the defence. He is through here.
There will be 3 minutes
Yeah.
added time.
Rafinha. He's got away. Just eases him off the ball. Added time going up here. It's 3 minutes. Looking to play him in. So that's it. It is all over. Ukraine can finally smile now. They have held on in a difficult watch for both sets of fans. A truly emotional roller coaster that. Semenyo voted man of the match, and deservedly so. How would you sum up what we've witnessed, Jim?
Ukraine truly can look back on a job well done. Having gone ahead with that first attempt on goal, you could tell it really deflated the opposition, and that allowed them to impose themselves for the rest of the game.
My thanks to Jim alongside me, and as the fans make their way home, so must we. Good evening to you.
And now, to all members of the crowd, I'd like to ask you to join me in wishing our birthday boy a very special birthday.